players the coaching staff will look to deliver offense. Finley's punishing style sometimes overshadows the fact he's an elite playmaker. It is an on-ice clash of the Titans next, right here on EA Sports. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. And we are officially underway here. Here's a shot. St. Paul's got the puck. Oh, complete explosion on that physical hit.
Nothing better than an early hit in the game to dictate the pace, and she uses her body, all of it on that one.
Oh, and he stops that one. Hit on the play, much to the delight of everyone in this building.
Well, they absolutely would have talked about this pregame in the dressing room here, James. It's all about retribution for their injured athlete.
Slides it across. Here's a feed in front. Oh, and she whiffs on the play. Throws it in front. And she opts to look for a better play here. And he takes the feed. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Glove save made by Wagner. And just a bit outside. Oh, we got a penalty coming up as you can see that he was slowed down on the play. Here we go, goaltenders at the bench. They got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. Trudeau's going to play it against the half wall. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Feeds the puck over to Amon. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
That's definitely a hooking call. As the play turns, she doesn't move her feet and just reaches out, and the official sees it plain as day.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Puck Nation's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, the tripping call is going to ensue here as she finds the feet, not the puck, and that's the tough one. You know what her intention was. She just missed the mark.
Puck Nation's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
With a long 5-on-3, yes, you have more time, and you know that you've worked on this in practice. Coach wants you to be patient with the puck, but they want you to find an opportunity to drive an attack. You have to move it or you have to fire it.
Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. He got all of that one. St. Paul's going to play it along the blue line. And he takes a shot. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Fantastic save! Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit! Moves the puck along the half wall. Puck Nation's got it from behind the net. Oh, devastating check there. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Quick feed to Finley. Look out! Loose puck and they're off to the races. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Puck Nation's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Stones him in front.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. New Jersey's got possession while undermanned. And she's knocked down to the ice and loses the puck. Drives it to the crease. Decides to think about it. Nice play, shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And the puck clears the zone. Oh, off the iron.
Oh, great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
Here's another one-timer. Shuts him down. New Jersey's got the puck shorthanded. Looking for space inside the D zone. Squirts Hockey's back to even strength. Squirts Hockey's got the puck along the wall. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Gains the zone from the right side. Let's move to the middle. Scores! What a way to finish that! Well, some good news with that goal as she finally picks up an assist against her rivals, ending that pointless drought.
Well, she gets rewarded for efforts, and she's been around it before, James, but hasn't been able to finish it. And you know that the coaching staff as well as her teammates will love to see this because when she's on her game, she contributes.
More than half the frame has been played here. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Amon. Moves the puck. Oh, that's using the body there on the block. Trying to shake loose. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
St. Paul's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Big-time stop there. Can't hang on. Off the bar. I think that caught the inside of the post. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck Nation's got it in the defensive zone. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Amon. And he's able to handle that one.
Lehman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
The game's all about trying to get that puck, and anytime you see your opponent with it, you want to separate, and that's exactly what happens here with that huge hit.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. She takes the feed. Here we go. Man rush here. Oh, a clutch save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Drills him. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, no technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way. So when you have it, you embrace it.
interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
St. Paul's trailing in this game because they're not working hard off of the puck when they don't have it, and the coach is going to be very upset with this. You got to find a way to have urgency without the
All alone! Overmoved! And she misses the net!
really indecisive here, James. She's one-on-one with the goaltender. She had the big
Scores! And they run back with another!
yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Quick transitions happen all the time in the game, but they don't happen unless plays like this happen. And she does a great job of initiating contact to get that puck loose and free so that her team can collect it and get going north.
Along the half wall with the puck. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And the save! New Jersey's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, she lowers the boom!
It always amazes me how quickly she closes on her opponent. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Squirts Hockey's on the attack. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. Heyman's going on for interference.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Takes a shot, and he makes the save. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. Squirts Hockey's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, numerous infractions here, James, and they're going to lose control of this game. You got to find a way to stay in rhythm. Real tough to do when your bench isn't playing. Get back to even strength. Find a way to get on your toes and attack.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practiced it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Puck Nation's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. Moves it to Finley. Sends it down low. Great read to break up the play. Here's a shot. Stones him with the blocker. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Levels him with the hit. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Puck Nation's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends a pass over. And there it is, stopped by Wagner. And some textbook body contact there. Slides the puck to Trudeau. Loses possession after taking a spill onto the ice. Moving into the attacking zone. Shot! Makes the save.
Now she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
Past the midway mark of the frame. New Jersey's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. Puck Nation's got a hold of the puck. St. Paul's looking to break out. New Jersey's gained possession along the Grabs the puck. Quick feed down low. Feeds it on over to Amon. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
St. Paul's got the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, he's going to find his butt attached to the bench. I mean, there's a lack of discipline here, frustration, and multiple penalties called on him.
Puck Nation's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Trying to shake loose. All alone. Buries it for the goal. Really no surprise that she strikes again in this rivalry series.
And she's doing what she does best against this particular team, James. She's a point-per-game player. She knows how to get it done. Now, listen, if there's pressure on the line, she executes.
Tosses the puck loose. Oh, what a hit. Look at that, and wow.
Oh, James, I think that there's a stoppage in play here, and I think it's going to be a broken pane of glass. Yeah, it is, James. I mean, that was a thunderous hit. It broke the pane of glass.
Heyman's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Denies him, he got all of it. Here's a short pass to McCray. New Jersey's penalty killers get a hold of it. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Angles it over to Trudeau. Look at this. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And now it's grabbed by McCray. And he slides it quickly to Trudeau. Handles the pass. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Penalty coming up here.
She's been running around, James, all night, putting her teams in a bad position here. She takes another minor penalty.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Trudeau. Oh, and caroms off the pass. And he shakes it off here after making the save.
Lehman's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Puck Nation's power play is still intact as this period is now underway, and they take possession. New Jersey's got possession while undermanned. That knocks it off the puck. Quick pass to McCray. St. Paul's got the puck along the wall. And he catches that one with the glove.
Lehman's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
And a great save.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's on a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
They've really got him on their heels here now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. And that pass goes off the stick. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And that's blocked. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather.
The bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
Eamon's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it up through the middle from the right. From center, they get into the attacking area. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Puck Nations gain the line and into the zone. Scores! And better late than never, right?
Yeah, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you'd miss it, but they get one late in the game. And hey, sometimes when the floodgates open, many come.
Puck Nations got one back here in the third, but can they build on it, Cheryl?
They've closed the gap, James. This is because they've been pressing. Listen, they've had a good game, majority of possession time here, but they're going to have to push the pace if they want to get within one.
How about that, Cheryl? They're playing D&D, a little dive and dab.
Yeah, you better make sure you dive and you don't belly flop or everyone's going to be all over you.
St. Paul's got the puck against the boards. Oh, even better save!
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Puck Nations had a lot to like about their game tonight. Decided advantage in the shot department, but they still trail here in the third. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Squirts Hockey's got it now. She handles the feed. Puck Nations got a hold of the puck now. Directed over to Eamon. Slides it across. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get lit. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
Hammers one. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Flora's been outstanding all night at applying pressure to her opponent, James, and this is no different. She elicits contact. It's actually a huge hit, and because of it, they're able to gain possession and get going the other way. Once that happens, they're off to the races, and they execute with the go-ahead goal.
St. Paul's won the draw. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to... Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Let's get the call. Lori's going to go off for a pair for charging here.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
Puck Nations penalty has expired. They now go to work on the man advantage. St. Paul's got possession of the puck, and they get the puck out of harm's way. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
McRae's got it in the defensive end. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
Critical time of the game, James. Everyone wants to be out there and embrace that pressure. You want to deliver. You want to be that hero. And you
New Jersey's got the puck against the half wall. Scores! There it is! She's done it! It's the hat trick! Never mind tipping your cap. You better throw it out there on the ice.
Yeah, throw it out there. What a game that she's had. Sometimes you wish you could just bottle these ones up or call them when needed. They're so tough to get. Three's a great number. Let's see if she can get four. The goaltender can't get such a position and opens up a lot of holes, which winds up in a goal, James. You know, it's all about balance as well. When a goaltender is off balance, they find themselves faltering a little bit, and I think that was a part of the reason why the goal went in.
New Jersey's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And not much on that one. Breakaway! Oh, that chance falls apart.
That's a tough one, James. She's worked hard to get to that spot, and while she's looking and waiting, she's closing her space, and she runs out of room.
St. Paul's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Squirts Hockey's got a hold of it against the wall. Gives them nothing in front. Puck Nations regain possession of the puck. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Nice feed from the right wing. He's got a step. Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kicked it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about, Will, getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease.
New Jersey's won the defensive zone draw. And he coughs it up with the pass. Denies him in front. McRae's moving the puck through his own zone. Offside the call, will get a reset.
The game's all about trying to get that puck, and anytime you see your opponent with it, you want to separate, and that's exactly what happens here with that huge hit.
Here in the late goings of the period, Squirts Hockey's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. Here's a chance on the attack. Lead pass ahead. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass.
Lehman's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final seconds tick away. They're on their feet, saluting their team on a job well done. Puck Nation's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. New Jersey's got the puck after